Yeah. Well, the rewards aren't in, so you never know until the rewards are in. But yeah, I'd say it's been pretty good. Sesko's on the bench. Have you put him in?
I've put him in, yeah.
Yeah, he's on the bench. He's not been playing well, so yeah, he's already destroying one of my teams there. But the lad's a confidence player, isn't he? And he's not been scoring many. He did score a good goal in the cup, I think. Maybe
a couple of weeks ago.
No, I think it was like not the weekend, not the weekend just gone, the week before. He caught in.
So that's a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. I'm
talking about that fucking screamer.
Yeah, no, he cut in from the side. He had the ball on the side that came in.
Right.
Anyway,
I didn't see that one.
We're rambling. So might as well. We just mention what we're doing. So we're going to do a 15 minutes. Or around 15 minutes, we're just going to chat about what's going on right now. Topical.
Yeah, just a bit of a chat really about what's happening in the world of Sorare.
So the games have started as well tonight. So when this goes out, it's going to go out tonight?
Possibly.
Maybe tomorrow.
Probably tomorrow.
Yeah. We'll hopefully get them out a bit quicker. But Salzburg's playing Chelsea, and it should be a good game. I'm going to go and watch that shortly when we've done this.
How did you get on last week?
Yeah, had a good week. I was on for a brilliant week until Sorare, the people at Sorare, sorry not Sorare, Opta decided to sneak me down about 4 different cards.
Bit of Opta fucker. That's what you need, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nothing worse than I'm moaning like I always do. But there's nothing worse than when you think all the games are finished and then you look again and it's like you like 3 of your cards have just disappeared when you look at Sorare data app. But yeah, in general, I've done well. Look forward to seeing the rewards.
So how many cards have you won? Let's see what you're moaning about this week. I'll tell you what I've won. I've won fuck all, so that's nice and easy.
Yeah.
I think I've got the top E threshold. So I'm happy with that.
I'm sure it's gone down again.
So I can see that there now. You've got
you've got 2 super rares.
Tier 2.
Tier 2 still they were tier 1 at the moment. Got 6 rares as well. 1 tier 1, which is in Champion Europe, which was a PSG stack. That was Friday night. I honestly thought there was a chance of a podium there, and I've ended up 13th. That's basically because there's been a lot of big scoring. Dortmund had 4 hundreds in the same game. Yeah. You started building a little bit of a Dortmund stack.
I did.
I started thinking about you when
fucking Kobel got injured.
Yeah.
Sewell didn't get off to a great start. He's flying now though. Got 100 last week.
Is he playing right back?
I'm not fully sure, to be quite honest with you.
I think he might be playing right back. Have a look, hang on. But yeah, he's a good player, isn't he? But
he's
you've got Shuttleback and you've got Hummels. Yes, Sewell's playing right back. Yeah, that's why he might be scoring.
Yeah, 3 of them there at the back, isn't it?
Oh yeah,
hundreds.
Yeah, and Bellingham got 100.
That would have been a nice little thing to me. That on my.
Let's Hummel let the team down, but he did get subbed. So and Shuttleback got subbed as well because they're playing Man City.
So is it tomorrow?
I think it's tonight, but big game that. I think Pep will be looking to win that group. If they win that, then they can take it easy in the last 2 games, and obviously because they try to wrap a lot of it up before the World Cup. That means they can concentrate the Prem. So I'd expect De Bruyne and Haaland going back to his former club. I reckon it'll be a good game to watch. Be looking forward to that.
Should be a good one, yeah. Should be a good one.
It's a weird one actually because I've got Kevin De Bruyne, Haaland, and it sounds like I'm showing off here. But I've got Bellingham and Shuttleback. So it was tough because it wasn't that tough, but it was it's a tough choice in terms of I wanted to put them all together, but they're not all going to do well together basically. So have to split them up a little bit.
Yeah, that's a tough one when it's like that. You try to stack them, but you're putting players against players, aren't you, in the same game. It does work sometimes though. I mean, I've done it before. You don't really want to be putting your keeper in against your forward from the other team.
You need some of these defenders though, like even though if they lose, like Schotterbeck, sometimes he loses and he still gets 60 points for just hitting tackles and stuff. But they're the players you need, because if they're hitting the AA of 30, 25,
not needing.
Well, if they get decisive, they get 100.
Yeah, that's
basically.
it.
Like Otamendi's another one, isn't he?
He's fucking sound. Yeah.
He's just an AA machine. You need those players. I always like the games that are competitive now. It's very rare you see a stack winning. It's usually like the basis of the stack, and then you get like people like Otamendi and
I think there's a lot more luck involved nowadays.
Yeah.
Like at one point you could fire a stack and you know it was going to come somewhere. But I think I say luck. I mean, there's probably a little bit of skill in there somewhere.
Yeah,
certainly not by me, but.
With Marquinhos for PSG, he was the one that let me down on Friday. He always hits like 50 to 60 points down. And you know, when you dominate a team like that, and you know you should be scoring better. You used to, but I feel like you need, if you're going to do that, you need a PSG stack plus like a Schotterbeck. Or a Trent. You know, someone that might actually hit 100, because that's the person that will win you the actual the whole division, rather than getting a 13. So that's the difference.
Yeah, I think the thing is now you see one player not getting a green, and you can pretty much guarantee that you're not going to get a decent draw out. You're not going to get a decent win.
Yeah, well, you're not going to win it. Basically.
Yeah, you're not going to win it, but you need to be high up there to I mean, tier 1. You're happy days, isn't it? Tier 2 now.
Champion Europe. I'm be excited to see the card, because you get the top end in Champion Europe, tier 1. It's still card. A lot of America's just dire. Tier 1 for America is just on its arse.
It is on its arse.
You've got to get lucky with.
That's basically the cards that I'm winning. You know what I mean? Was winning. Not that no more.
Me too. Obviously, America's ending now. So
I'm still expecting a bit of a pump on the American cards when I come back, MLS and that.
Yeah, it's a sure thing.
Yeah. Well, I think the other thing as well with a lot more American players now, we're coming in with a baseball and basketball. I think you're going to find a lot of people moving over, because their season's going to be ending as well. They're going to get the Sorare book, and they're going to do what we did basically, go into
cross.
Yeah, you're going to cross over and start buying the football players.
Yeah, I think so. But it's how big's the marketing over there? You know, that's the thing. They've got big budgets and stuff like that, and we've got all the official licenses.
Yeah, we're seeing it on the billboards now, the top. I don't know what it is now, but I see it all the time on Twitter. It's I think it's the top teams or something like that, but it's sponsored by Sorare.
Do you know what? I just thought I never see a billboard at MLS.
No. I've been looking. I was looking as well, at first.
It's on the Liverpool game.
I was looking when they changed the cards over and they could put the kits on. I thought, because it's officially licensed with the Players Association, I thought that you would see all the advertising. But I know what you mean. I've never seen one.
Considering they're trying to crack America.
Yeah.
Maybe we're wrong. Maybe.
And then you've got second division English teams now on there, and it's what's the name in it?
Yeah,
they've got the
billboards.
That's what I mean. They've got the billboards on there. So it's a strange one. But maybe we should talk a bit about basketball. How are you getting on with it?
Yeah. So I'm just this points, but the points minimum,
the
points cap. Yeah, I was just looking at it today after having scored my first points, and I just don't know how anyone's going to have the time to go and find these players. It's going to be some people with a lot of time on their hands are going to do really well, like the traders. But for someone like me that's sort of spend a lot of time, with the football, it's hard enough that anyway. you know, finding the DMPs and checking the team news and stuff like that. You know, I feel like it's quite a commitment in terms of that too.
Yeah.
I've hedged my bets quite a lot with the players. But when I try to put my team in today, I look, and some of the players I can't even put in.
Yeah, I struggled to get players in, and I've like bought decent players, thinking I'll be able to fire them in, and then when I've come to it, it's like you can put 2 decent players in, and there's just no room to like fit anyone else in.
Yeah.
So it's not like the football where you can fire whoever you want in.
Yeah.
And get there. So there's a lot more skill involved in it.
Yeah, definitely a lot more skill. Scouting.
Yeah, you're just going to be scouting, and it's going to be looking for them players. I think you're looking for someone that's going to get injured, and then the replacement.
Is that scouting though, or is that just knowing who's injured? Like, scouting to me is finding a youth prospect in the Belgian league that's coming off the bench and could get minutes.
I think the difference is here you're not scouting for the next big player. You're scouting for who's going to win your Sorare team, innit?
Who's got injured?
Yeah, we're talking about Sorare because it's like you're scouting for Sorare. You're not scouting for just bringing him into the team. That's basically what it is, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, we'll see. I've not made my mind up yet. I think I've seen bits and bobs on the Discord and the chats. Some people are happy, some people are just like, why are we being limited?
I've dipped my toe in. I've done a little bit of flipping as well. Flipped a super rare and bought a few more players with it. Just invested what I've made on it. So I've probably got about £1,000 in it.
Yeah.
English.
Yeah.
And. Then see how I go from there. It's dip your toe in, see what it is. But it is frustrating that you've bought these good players thinking you'll be able to fire them in, and that you can't. You get maybe one of them, and then you're looking at players that aren't really, and they're not getting points for a reason because they're fucking sat on the bench.
You're buying you're essentially buying a player just for a week.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a lot of liquidity. I don't know. It's they want to create the liquidity at the start, because liquidity means trading, and more people are going to be moving money around. And then over time, they'll once they build that up, maybe that's when they'll open up some other leagues. It's like just for the big boy players and stuff like that. Well, maybe they learnt this from baseball.
Yeah, maybe. Well, you say for the big players. I mean, you already looking. They've opened up the champion. I think they call it the champion. It's a super rare anyway.
Yeah.
They've opened that, which has got the MVP in it, but they've not done that in rare and limited. So they've already sort of opened the doors for the big boys. But maybe that is the tactic.
Yeah, but the big boys. Like, I'm not saying I'm a big boy,
but
I'd
say you're a fairly big boy.
I picked up a couple of cards, and I can only get 3 of them in.
Yeah.
I picked up about 5. Yeah. But I picked up some low scoring ones for that reason.
Have you put a super rare team in?
Yeah, I've got it. I've got it ready to go. But it was just disheartening.
Oh right, yeah. Sorry, it's next week that now.
I've put in LeBron as well. I think as one of my rares. Yeah. I think you're going to have to. You're going to have to put the big boys in. But again, that's still coming after your number.
Yeah, of course.
So what's the play? I guess the play there is to have a LeBron. If you're going to do it, it's a LeBron super rare. It's going to cost a fortune. So again, it comes down to taking over the market with the whales and stuff. I think maybe just to get the game going, it's something that they learned from the baseball.
You hope that's what it is that they've learned. They've seen something that we can't see. But to me, I find it's going to be frustrating for people if they go in and they're buying the favourite players, the big boys, and they can't put 5 of them in.
What's interesting also is positions. There's no
positions.
But there must be. That must be coming. Because if you look, they've got positions on the cards. They must be going to do something.
I personally think that's more for the collectability that they're a guard or they're a forward or a centre. But I don't think they'll change that. I don't think it's something to. But it doesn't really matter because they're all scoring. They all get a chance to score. It's not like your defenders are sitting back. They're all in there. You know what I mean? there's more prolific scorers than you do. I can't understand the 3-pointers thing. You only get 1 point for 3-pointer.
All right.
Did you not know that?
No.
Yeah, you only get 1 point for a 3-pointer, which
Okay.
that's just bizarre to me. I mean, maybe not put it as a 3-pointer, but say 2 points for a 3-pointer, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I've noticed some of the scores are never going to get to 100, are they either?
Yeah, I mean,
What is the cap? Is 100 the cap? Do they have a cap?
I honestly don't know.
Is that why they've
don't know.
lowered it? So that
I've
it's got bigger range?
I've not seen one over. Certainly not seen one over.
I saw like 75 today, something, but that someone scored last night or the night before. But I think it's because in football, when you hit 100 and then you know someone scores 5 goals and they get like an AA and it's like 130, they're not getting rewarded any further.
Yeah.
So I think they've lowered the range for that reason. If someone just has like the craziest Lewandowski 5 goals in 15 minutes sort of situation, then they're not going to be rewarded for a lot of it, or you got that sort of thing. So I actually thinking about it, that's probably a good shout to lower the range. It gives it a little bit of less of a ceiling.
Yeah, the way I see it, I think you can have these players, and the only reason they're gonna get like a low average is because the bit players they're only coming on every now and again. That's all. If they play a full game, or like the majority of that game, they're gonna score points. They're gonna score. They're gonna have plenty of chances to score points. So the ones that are gonna come under that cap that you're gonna be able to put in there are gonna be players that are sat on the bench for most of the game, and the only way they're gonna get on is if, say, there's an injury, and that's where you're gonna get people getting in there to watch that injury. And like on the football, if you see an injury going, I think that'll be tenfold. I think you'll see that injury watching the game is going to be like key to making a few quid.
Yeah.
And obviously winning podiums.
Yeah. Right. We'll see how we get on and report back. I've won a tier 1 common.
Yeah, I think I won a tier 3.
So we'll see. My random teams with my dirty zeros. I've got two of them in. Ones that I read on Twitter and Discord, basically. Dirty hack. That player will be probably a waste of time next week.
That's what I'm saying. I said that to you, and I thought, fucking hell, but I'll have a bit of that. And then I thought, yeah, but he's gonna get points on the board, and then that'll be the end of him until the next time he's sat on the bench. And
price is probably already halved, no doubt. But that's it. It's an interesting way. But we'll check in next week. And go from there.
Yeah.
All right.
Like and subscribe, all that stuff.